Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast on this Thursday. Well, yesterday's high temperature occurred before sunrise as we did have a cold front push through the area during the morning, and that kept temperatures mostly in the 30s and 40s through the day, mid-30s to mid-40s at noon, and then continuing to cool down into the 30s for the remainder of the day. And temperatures have not moved a whole lot as of this recording at the 3 o'clock temperature, so it got a little bit cooler, and several areas will start out below freezing early this morning, but recover nicely today with lots of sunshine. As far as precipitation yesterday, Forbes got a little bit more precip than Billard, which is the official number that's going to go in the record books for Topeka, and not very heavy precipitation at all. So obviously it does not help the drought situation, as we'll continue with the obviously drought and the fire danger threat as well. Some of the wind gusts from yesterday: 68 in Bennington, 66 in Frankfort, 63 Lebo and Clyde, 61 in Junction City, and 60 in Seneca. Many spots about 50 to 65 miles per hour as well. So very windy. Good news is winds will not be as much of a factor today. Still a little bit breezy in some areas though, as temperatures will generally be in the mid to upper 50s. Lots of sunshine on this first day of spring, began officially at 4:01 in the morning. So today, northwesterly winds for the most part should remain under 20 miles per hour, which means sustained winds should be at about 5 to 10. So really nice conditions expected for today, as they'll have a northwesterly wind shifting more to the west-southwest throughout the day. And then the winds pick up late tonight out of the south-southwest, and then we'll get those winds back to the northwest by tomorrow with wind gusts that could be approaching 35 to 40 miles per hour for many spots across the area. So it does turn a little bit more windy for tomorrow, but will be a little bit warmer with most spots in the mid to even upper 60s. Now we'll have lots of sunshine today, and then some clouds start to move in an hour or two before sunset, especially for our western communities. And then mostly cloudy skies expected for tonight into the day tomorrow morning, but more sun by the afternoon. And as I mentioned, even with the morning clouds, we should be able to warm back in the mid to even upper 60s, not only tomorrow, but into the weekend as well. A very low probability of rain Saturday night and early Sunday morning. That looks to be the only opportunity for rain in the forecast, and not going to be much. Here's the precipitation for the next 8 days, according to the European. Most of that is along and south of the Turnpike, and more in the way of isolated activity. The GFS, a little bit more widespread rain, but still under 1/10 of an inch. So I'm not too worried about the rain chance. I'm not too convinced that it's going to be very meaningful. Now, the Storm Prediction Center does have us at a marginal risk of severe weather south and east of the Turnpike. That's if storms develop, and it would be a very low probability of small hail and gusty winds from that system. So here's a look at our severe storm spotter training classes continuing for Coffee County this evening at 7 o'clock. And Wamego Monday, Tuesday will be in Emporia. No severe weather, at least anything meaningful anytime soon. And as far as precipitation is concerned, we have equal chances of wetter than normal, drier than normal for all three of our time frames, and probability of above average temperatures as well. So average high this time of year is near 60, and other than today, we're going to be above that every single day, as temperatures will be in the 60s for much of the next 6 of the 8 days, with maybe 70s next Thursday, with 50s obviously today. So overall, not too bad as far as temperatures are concerned either. Other than this morning, we for the most part stay above the freezing mark, although we'll watch Saturday morning, as some areas could get right around the freezing mark. But we're still about a month away from getting the last freeze, climatologically speaking, of the season. But at least in the short term, I'm not seeing those sub-freezing temperatures anytime soon after this morning. So obviously that'll be something that we'll continue to keep an eye on and see if it stays consistent. Maybe we get an early last freeze from this morning compared to climatologically, we're still a month away. Stay tuned. Have a great day.